Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Death Stranding. I'm Mysterious JG. I am not sure how much more we've got. I do know I'm not going to finish this game in this play session because I gotta squeeze in one more video and then I gotta get to bed. So I have a feeling that this is going to end on a pause screen in the middle of a cinematic, and I'm going to put the PS4 into sleep mode, and I'm not going to be able to play anything else until I finish Death Stranding. I think that's what's just happened. Anyway, let's get on with the story. Maybe the ending will be shorter than I thought. It's not like I want a quick ending. I don't know what can happen at this point to make this game make sense. It's been a mess. I like Hideo Kojima's games a lot in general. I feel like Metal Gear Solid 1 was so well written, and maybe it's unique because of what was going on, and like it being the first game of that style. But I have like a fondness for Solid Snake. Um, and the other character introduced in that game is Otacon. Meryl, The Colonel, kind of, yeah. But like I have a fondness for Solid Snake, which you get really engaged in and caring about the character. That has not happened with Sam Porter Bridges. And ironically, it's a game like the theme of the game is all about like he's somebody who doesn't want to be touched by other people, but he's going around making connections, bridges. But there's a handful of characters in the game that I kind of wanted to like, but it's just weird. There's very little personal investment in this world because it's just so weird. And over the course of the game, I've grown rather fond of Deadman because he's just kind of weird. Like that whole scene with him talking to you in the shower is just kind of goofy. He's kind of funny. I liked Mama. This whole weird thing where she died and fused into Lockney has made it impossible to engage with Lockney. But Mama was kind of fun just because. Well, I don't know. Actually, am I overthinking that? I mean, she gave you the briefs on your equipment, and she was just kind of smart and capable, but she didn't really have a whole lot of personality. Now that I think about it, I mean, Fragile is just kind of lightly flirty, but then you find out, well, she can't actually really touch you either because her body's all jacked up. But Mama, when we finally meet her, almost immediately we find out that like her baby is a ghost baby, and we have to kill it. And yeah, I guess that's pretty weird too. Heartman was fun, but introduced very late, and he just seems like a quirky, weird, mad scientist character. And then Die Hard Man was just kind of generically your boss, and then we were kind of told to be afraid that he was evil, and then kind of not. I don't know. There are some plot strands. Like I'm still not quite sure what the deal was with Clifford Unger, except that he knew not Amelie, Dead President Mom, when apparently Dead President Mom had him killed because he was trying to break BB or ABB out of. I don't know. There's a lot left to be revealed, but I don't see anything that's going to make me care about Sam Porter Bridges because he's just this kind of gruff, cold, impersonal character. As ironically, it's kind of what Solid Snake is like, but somehow I grew to really care about Solid Snake, whereas in this game, no, hasn't worked that way with Sam Porter Bridges, I'm afraid. I don't. I guess we'll see how this game ends before we find out whether there's any chance that there's going to be a Death Stranding sequel, but it doesn't seem like it.
I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen.
I guess we take the glasses
With the shape
off.
the world's in, it'll only be
Our little
delaying the
ponytail is
inevitable.
pretty lame.
Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new
Yeah,
lease
that
on
would be
life,
nice.
at least for a little bit.
He's delivering a speech to his closest thing he has to friends to explain why he opposes the sudden mass extinction of the human race.
Well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that.
Are you talking about me? I
Nothing
guess you're
lasts
talking
forever.
about me.
Not even the world.
Not really sure.
We gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that.
I apologize for my ponytail and the fact that I won't get to wear the shades throughout the ending
And
scene.
we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together.
I practically destroyed your
Back when
crypto
we had
biotes.
Dave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future.
And Lockney's like, how come I'm even
I was
here?
living a lie.
Am I
All
Lockney?
past regrets.
I got
I was
confused.
broken.
Where did I get the
Somewhere
name
along the
Lockney if her
way,
name isn't
I
Lockney?
started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad.
Like that lady who's got the super heavy Japanese accent, which doesn't really make any sense in this world. You know, her. Or the Evo Devo biologist who studies Evo Devo biology, but also developed an incredibly powerful missile system.
People that put their faith in tomorrow.
Apparently
And in me.
dinosaurs used to have missile technology,
That
so
kept
she
the
learned a
lights
lot
on,
about it while studying
waiting
Evo
for hope
Devo.
to arrive. So I gotta deliver. For their sake.
Just call me
Even
Carl
if
Oaks on the
you'll never
mailman.
come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't. Right?
That made Lockney cry. Or shake her head or something. I guess she's just surprised that you'd throw in the swears.
Take care of Lou.
Lou!
I will.
You're the closest thing he has to a friend who isn't me or Cliff Unger.
Kid's done enough. No more.
All
I
right.
didn't ask everyone else to touch him.
I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Here, you don't have a history of killing these things. Oh, wait. I guess these are kind of his friends, sort of. It's basically... It's nice that we get to meet our Kodak team at the end. We have met them all in person along the way. It's not like, as far as I know, Solid Snake... I'm talking about Metal Gear, but that's the comparison point. Solid Snake never actually meets Natisha, for example.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily.
We don't know if he actually ever met Master Miller, either. Yeah, her hands are kind of
Reach for
messed
her,
up. If her
sir.
whole body looks like that, I guess that
Feel
would be a
her.
little off-putting. And that, no, as I'm thinking about it,
I know
this
you
game
love
is not without some...
You love her.
Lover, baby, lover boy. Lover boy. This game's not without its, like, interesting ideas. Like, Higgs putting a hood on her so that her face would still be beautiful, but, like, her entire body would get, like, screwed the fuck up by timefall acid rain was pretty dark. Roads. Once restored to their original state, roads make traveling vastly easier, particularly for vehicles. And early on, when I was really into the game, I was going through the trouble of getting roads to work. But that's a lot. And, yeah, don't see myself building an entire road system for this entire map. Oh, hey. How you doing, sis?
Sam,
You made the pants too long.
there you are.
I'm glad someone will keep me company. I didn't mean... That was not a Freudian slip. That was just like a tongue slip. But I'm glad someone will keep me company during the extinction event, destruction of all humanity. Wait, are we a baby now? What the fuck's going on? I don't understand what that represents.
You want to go home? Let's go home.
Let's go to the land of humans are dead.
It's okay.
Okay, but what's actually happening? I really just want to finish this game now, and I'm realizing there's got to be at least an hour's worth of stuff still to be done. Maybe more. I got to get to bed. Oh, she's drowning us to return us to where we are home, I guess. When she says, I'm sending you home, does she mean she's repatriating us? Now, we are like a baby. What the fuck's going on? Just ripping off 2001, having it be super confusing to be, you know, having a baby at the end. And having it not mean anything to anybody.
can't believe I didn't get to bring my shades for this.
Alright, all sorts of dead whales. Okay, so we got nothing. Doesn't seem like it's useful to come out here amongst the dead fish.
Blood. Ocean. Blood. Ocean.
I know who you are! You either know what that is or you don't. Let's... We gotta find Amelie. She's on the beach. She found us. Then something happened. Apparently we're tired. Maybe fatigue works differently on Amelie's beach.
London Bridge is falling down,
I guess she found us.
falling down.
You know, I somehow got into a little kick. I've never seen the whole movie, but
down.
Halloween 3,
London Bridge is
it uses a sped up version of this song without these lyrics, which is insanely catchy in a movie that's actually incredibly silly but also incredibly dark. Ooh, she's wearing a black dress now. She really is an extinction entity.
The last stranding has already begun.
Because red as a color usually symbolizes life
Amelie?
in the UK.
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
Yeah, she doesn't have Amelie's voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
I know who you are! I'm Die Hardman somehow. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I knew you'd come back.
There's also this whole thing about how our mom couldn't give birth. What's happening? Oh, fuck, it is our mom. Is Amelie our mom or a sister? She's her mother, she's her sister, she's her mother, she's her sister. She's my sister, she's my daughter, she's my sister, she's my... What's happening?
Sam, listen to me.
It all got weird when Mom died, I guess. So are Amelie and Dead President Mom somehow the same person? Or do they share the same beach? What is happening?
I love you, Sam.
Oh, that's nice. It's nice that your mom loves you. Yeah, they're the same person, I
Waiting
guess.
for you on the beach.
But we are on the beach.
I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since.
Huh? Well, it's not
You
that
were
easy for me to
supposed
get to this
stop
beach.
me. Stop all of this.
Why? Wouldn't you just stop it yourself?
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Okay.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere.
Everywhere and nowhere.
My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
America's a stupid middle name.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not
No, Samantha
anymore.
America Strand doesn't.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Please just tell us what the fuck's going on. Okay, now
To wear
we're
a
Sam and
mask
she's
for so
Samantha?
long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
I'm Amabridgely.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
Why not?
Listen. Just listen.
I'm happy to listen if they fucking explain anything.
I've played too many Kojima games to fall for that trick. Luckily, it's subtitled. If I talk over something that actually explains what's going on, tell me in the comments. But, jeez.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget. Those are just names.
Did they seriously just skip over this conversation? Like, she tells him, but the player isn't allowed to know?
What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Chicken or fish?
Was getting shot one of them.
No, come on.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife.
Which is what
But no.
in this universe?
It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone.
How? Why? Never mind. Aren't you going to kill me if you wipe out the human race?
The last
I mean,
stranding has already begun.
you lost the game, basically. This is a very long losing scene.
From my beach.
This
and
is the
beaches
longest
of
game
every
over
soul
sequence
in
ever.
America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here.
Surge!
In a flash, this world will be no more.
Pretty cool, huh?
Consumed by an explosion. A big bang.
I don't understand how this figures in with the previous extinction events, because this would imply that the planet is going to be destroyed, not the dominant species. Like, they have this whole thing how, oh, elephants and trilobites and shit. Elephants. Dinosaurs and trilobites and shit. There were previous extinction events that got them. But no, she's like, antimatter explosion destroys the planet. That's a different thing. A big bang.
So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me. And bear witness to the very end.
Could we, like, talk about
Watch it burn.
our childhoods?
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
Then we can dine on dead whales that have been soaked in
Sounds
blood.
so bad, does it?
I mean,
It's not like the world has long left anyway.
why is she doing this, though? We were supposed to stop her, she says. She's never explained
the
why
second
she's
choice.
doing this.
In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole.
Sure.
Like this Kibu.
Yuppie.
But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side.
Okay. And this means what?
Stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding.
So you can't stop what's coming, but if you cut me and my beach loose, you might stop it from... So she's saying the extinction event can only... That's a really... You're really playing fast and loose with words. I mean, you can't stop the last stranding, but you might be able to stop the last stranding.
And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does.
Yeah.
The beach is doomed no matter what.
This beach?
One
I still don't understand what the
before
fuck beaches are, and it's a fairly basic part of the game.
which is why we must sever our connection.
Okay, bye. I won't write to you anymore.
The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash,
Dignity.
or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish.
Who would bear the the shoots and arrows or whatever of outrageous fortune? So basically the choice you're being given is I guess if we shoot her, we stop the extinction from taking over humanity. And she's saying, but that's a bad choice because eventually the human race will be wiped out. The humans will not live forever. Therefore, they should all be killed right now by my antimatter beach explosion. Hey, it's like a beach blast.
You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide.
But you tore it apart using evil power,
Pull the
right?
rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do,
What does pull the rope
don't
mean in this
hesitate.
context? Pull the rope means do nothing.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Wait.
Now there's a special
what to
game
do.
over. Yeah, I don't know what to do here.
After everything, how could you not?
Now, I believe we get control back because there's a special game over here. I accidentally got this spoiled. So she's got devil power. And this whole thing with the gun that she talked about is a joke. Can I pistol whip her to stop the Death Stranding? Okay, apparently you can't stop her. Maybe I should have tried shooting her in the butt instead of the head. But yeah, this is a special game over that I accidentally found out about. What I don't know for sure is what you're supposed to do to not get game over. Because if you try to use the gun, you get game over. Which we are about to see. Well, maybe I will just finish the damn game tonight. There can't be that much left. She's crying blood. There's no effort to explain what the fuck she is, why she has this power, why she wants to cause an antimatter explosion. None of that is explained. So our mom and our sister are part of the same being, which is a... Connect again? Sure. And you're just gonna wake up in the exact same... It's,
Make your choice.
Space Adventure Cobra's like, wow, what a nightmare. I'm glad that didn't happen. Anyway.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
After everything, how could you not?
Okay, hold on. I have to... my timer has gone away on me. Okay. So shooting her doesn't work. What if we try unequipping it? Can we just... Oh, we can hug her. Okay.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
You know, when you manipulated me into bringing everyone into the bridge, you know, connecting them all through the network so that somehow that would be part of how you destroyed the world. I think. Yeah, I'm here for you. So we were... Okay, so in our childhood, we were on... I thought we were on a real beach. I guess we were on some kind of weird-ass Death Beach as a kid.
It's a dream catcher.
I'm gritting at you.
Wear
Gritting
it
my teeth hurt.
and I'll keep the nightmares away.
That's-
I'll always be with you.
As a
When
creepy,
you're all grown up,
overly sexualized sister
to
mom.
make us whole again. And when the time comes,
Uh-huh.
you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can.
What?
Promise.
Yeah,
me.
even as a kid I talk like this.
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Oh, we used to have freckles and be kind of a
I
girl.
remember. You knew. You always knew.
Thought I was gonna hug you and not shoot you.
I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust.
Were there any dreams where you didn't kill all of
Why I
humanity?
decided to share them with you and the others.
Uh-huh.
But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything,
Nice spinny dolly camera move here.
you need time.
So her wearing a black dress represents...
Has no meaning to me.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I am not a line. I am a single point.
Are you actually a person at all, or are you some kind of weird death entity?
All I could do was just show you choices and let you decide.
And you decided to shoot me, but luckily you got a do-over.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
What the hell does that mean? Did she even say that?
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together.
I'm glad the player character, Sam Porter Bridges, figured this out, because I, the player, certainly never figured out the strand.
Thank you, Sam.
For saving my life. I don't know how many times I'm going to make that joke before this is over, but... Now I'm going to
A
shoot
gun
you.
won't help you here, but it still has a role to play.
Oh, I get it. So the gun was a test, and if we use it, she destroys all the world. The thing is, if you don't shoot her or hug her, like if you don't shoot her, she can still walk off, and you can't hug her with a gun equipped. So it is potentially confusing what you're supposed to do there, I guess. Because I'm thinking if you don't shoot her, she still triggers the end of time if you don't run up to her and hug her.
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together.
Like that annoying guy and his Japanese girlfriend. Was he a junk dealer or whatever he was?
Is what matters most to you? Then I will stay here on this beach.
Forever and
I
ever
will
and ever.
shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
I've got to do it for Conan O'Brien. And for that one film director guy with a big beard.
I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens.
Or my boss will fire me.
If it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does.
It's real sad and all, but okay, I guess what we're realizing now is that we were somehow on a... Are we some kind of weird undead baby that was on a beach? Because she is the embodiment of the beach, which is some kind of nether realm. And she befriended us and cheered us up. I don't understand how she's our mom, except that our mom can't have children. I guess I'll read the wiki later, but I would have liked it if it made sense here. But no, she is the embodiment of the beach, and basically I guess she's been testing us all along to see if we could bring people together and have them help each other and prove that they deserve to not be wiped out by her super extinction power. But she's still... Now she has to cut herself off from the world because that's the only way to not have us all die, I guess.
If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened.
But somehow she met us and decided she liked humanity.
I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured
what?
that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with.
Oh, who would... Okay, so she was rushing the extinction of humanity because she was impatient, but who would blame her if she got it all over with? I don't know, like, would humans know about her? Is there some kind of higher cosmic order of beings that would be pissed off at her? I don't understand this game at all. When we come back next time, it might be the last video, might not. I don't know. See you next time.